questions with Haji. Let's get it. Y'all wear glasses, so. Matter of fact, because I'm trying to read these questions from a distance and I know I'm cute, right? Zillow should sponsor me, right? All right, what's one thing that always makes you smile no matter what? Good music always makes me smile. When I tell you, when I hear music, someone playing in the street or just in general, it's so engaging to me. I gotta stop what I'm doing and just pay attention. So that makes me smile all the time. What else? And the sun, when it's a nice day outside and the sun is just hitting right, it makes me smile because I just be like, if you ever see me out in nature and I'm just staring at the sun, I'm not looking at the sun with my eyes open, just know I'm just sunbathing, and that makes me smile. 2, if you could have dinner with any historical figure, who would it be and why? That's a good question. Any historical figure. I got it. I don't know if a lot of people would consider him a historical figure, but he is to me. And that would be Rumi, the mystic. Honestly, just from reading his poetry, it would be amazing to just not only have dinner, but just like pick his brain, just really see where his head was at when he was writing some of these pieces, because it's beautiful. Let me read you something. Earlier, I was reading the title is "The Three Fish Gamble Everything for Love." On gambling. To a frog that's never left his pond, the ocean seems like a gamble. Look what he's giving up: security, mastery of his world, recognition. The ocean frog just shakes his head. I can't really explain what it's like where I live, but someday I'll take you there. If you want what visible reality can give you, you're an employee. If you want the unseen world, you're not living your truth. Both wishes are foolish, but you'll be forgetting that what you really want is love's confusing joy. Gamble everything for love, if you're a true human being. If not, leave this gathering. Half-heartedness doesn't reach into majesty. You set out to find God, but then you keep stopping for long periods at mean-spirited roadhouses. In a boat down a fast-running creek, it feels like trees on the bank are rushing by. What seems to be changing around us is rather the speed of our craft leaving this world. I've always loved his poetry, and I would love to have dinner and just get advice from the best to have ever done it. Not everyone will agree, but I think so. 3, what's a hobby or activity that brings you peace and joy? Creating music and also writing poetry. Yeah, that brings me peace and joy. Just being creative in general, I would say. I know it's not super specific, but still. What's your most memorable childhood moment that still makes you laugh today? That's a good question. Childhood memory that makes you laugh today. I remember when we first came to America, my dad, he took a picture of us, or he was trying to take a picture of our family with a disposable camera, and he had it flipped. He had it flipped, not on the side that you're supposed to take a picture, but he had it flipped, and he took a picture and he was just like, that was hilarious. I still think about that. He was so confused. If you could live in any fictional world, where would you go and why? Fictional world. Fairly Odd Parents. It would be interesting to live in their little world. It would be so interesting to live in their world. What's one quality you admire most in other people? Really, integrity. I admire that in people. I respect those that have integrity. If you could give your younger self, I stopped counting, but we're gonna get to 21. If you could give your younger self one piece of advice, what would it be? Stop giving people the benefit of the doubt. It is what it is, and it isn't. Stop giving people the benefit of the doubt, for real, because people know what they're doing. Yeah. What's your favorite way to show kindness to others? Acts of kindness, like gifts and just showing someone that they're appreciated, giving people their flowers, literally recognizing their efforts, and just really letting them know that felt their love, that they're seen. But it says, what's your favorite way to show kindness to others? So to be specific, I would say gifting people things that they love. It really makes me happy, it makes me smile, it makes my heart full. It's intimate when you get to know somebody, and even though it doesn't even have to be on a romantic level, it can be platonic, and gifting someone something that lets them know, hey, you are appreciated and I know you like this stuff. If you could only eat one type of food for the rest of your life, what would it be? Caribbean cuisine? Bruh, I would never get tired. Never. I love Caribbean cuisine so much. And it's kind of like Latin cuisine, not gonna lie. Forgive me, my Somali people. I still love Somali food, but Caribbean food has my heart. What's the best compliment you've ever received? Probably from a poet. Knowing me. Poets really be deep, baby. I appreciate your spirit and soul, and I just feel like but wow, I gotta think on that one. The best compliment I've ever received. I think it was someone telling me that they truly love my spirit. They felt my spirit and they truly loved my spirit. And I'm like, oh shoot, thank you, I appreciate that. Thanks. Like, you have a beautiful spirit. And it was like an older lady too. And thank you, I appreciate you, mama. If you could visit any country in the world, where would you go first? I would go back home, baby. I would go to Somalia first and foremost. What's a book or movie that deeply impacted your life? A book or a movie? Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. I feel like that definitely impacted my life because it reframed the way I thought about money. It's a great self-development book, by the way. If you're interested in self-development, I would definitely check that out. Or money management, etc. How to make and maintain your money. What's something small you do every day that makes you feel grateful? It may not be every day, but prayer reminds me that, and I have so much to be grateful for, because once I start praying, it's like, wow, I put everything to the side. I'm like, God, I appreciate you for seeing me and for loving me for who I am, and just looking at everything around me, really giving God praise for everything that I have, everything that I am, and even my experiences. Like sometimes I'll be breaking down crying, and God be like, it's okay, you're good, relax. But in all seriousness, I definitely encourage everyone to pray, speak with God. You don't even have to, like, you know, a lot of people assume that praying is about, no, it's a constant conversation with God, and it's beautiful. Start today. Connect with Abba. You know what's crazy? Even in Somali, Abba means father. I know it's similar in a lot of languages, but I thought that was cool. Who is someone in your life that inspires you to be a better person? Who's someone who inspires you to be a better person? You know, to be honest, nobody's coming to mind. Is that bad? I mean, what's a skill or talent you've always wanted to learn but haven't had the chance yet? A skill or talent I've always wanted to learn is how to snowboard. So I used to watch I don't know what it was, I think it was the Olympics or something, I don't know what it was, but I just thought it was so cool to snowboard. And it just looked like a variation of skateboarding to me, and I used to skateboard, so I was just on a different level. And too, surfing, just anything with the board. I would like surfboard. But snowboarding would be so cool, and surfing too. I think that would be so dope. I'll learn one day though. Guys, at the limit. Learn, what is that? One day you'll see me. I'll learn. What's your favorite family tradition? I don't know if we have a family tradition. Nothing comes to mind. If you could make one wish for the world, what would it be? Wow, it's gonna sound so cliche. You know what? I was gonna say peace, bruh, but I wish that world hunger just goes away, that it disappears, because hunger, it sucks, man. In many parts of the world, there are people experiencing extreme droughts and just famine. It sucks. It does. So I wish that everyone has enough food, enough of what they need. One wish. So I guess I'll say I pray that, or wish that, both everyone has enough of what they truly need, necessities. What is your favorite way to unwind after a long day? I love stretching. And I don't mean hardcore yoga these folks be doing. Just like really stretching, especially because sometimes I'm behind a desk most of the time, and I don't mind, I'm not complaining, but it helps to just like stretch, let go, release. So that's one of my favorite ways to unwind. Maybe watch a show. My comfort show so far has been Martin. It's on Netflix now. It's probably been on there for a minute, but it's my little comfort show. If you could be famous for one thing, Comedian? Oh my goodness. Ugh. Comedian? I just want to make people laugh. I think that would be dope to be famous for that. What's a simple... Oh my goodness. No. I gotta skip this one because we can't be out here vibing. So anyway, what's a simple act of kindness that you've seen recently that made you feel good? Second to last, by the way. A simple act of kindness that you've seen that made you feel good. Recently. My colleagues gifted me, they know I love art, and they recently gifted me these 2 art pieces. So that was really sweet. I appreciate that. What's something you're most proud of accomplishing in your life so far? I've accomplished so much. What am I the most proud of? I'm most proud of is helping me build and expand my knowledge, and that will, God willing, bless me with more opportunities. I'm really proud of myself for taking the step and not giving up. And that's 21 questions with Haji. Bye.